staring at the camera and my eyes focused, and it just really caught me off guard.
Welcome back to the So Chai podcast
with Parwaiz
and Sahar.
And today we are talking about nepo kids. Nepotism really has a negative connotation in this industry.
Which, like, in my opinion, rightly so.
Do you think that it should be a negative thing? Because in like the regular, I guess it's like really shitty how like society works, and that like you get opportunities because you know people or because like someone thrusts you into the industry. It's kind of shitty how that happens, or how that's how the world works. But it's not necessarily, I think, a bad thing. It's just, you just gotta prove yourself 10 times more. That's it. But it's like, just because my nepotism is like when you're done. Define
nepotism is when you have a connection that's getting you into the industry.
Okay,
in this specific context, obviously.
That's not a bad thing. It's a bad thing when they get praise solely for being there versus the job that they're being paid to do. That's the problem.
No. The problem is when people who are not deserving are taking positions and roles away from those who are deserving.
But it's like the people that are deserving, do they even want those roles? Like who?
Yes. What?
Who wants Nadanya? You tell me. If it's not those two, who is it? It's like all the spots that are respectfully not like the greatest movies or the greatest plot lines, like Student of the Year 2.
But I'm just saying people would
taking them.
Parwaiz, back in the day there used to be crappy movies that still had debut actors and actresses. People, any work is good, is a work. Any work is a foot into the industry. Any work is something for you to have behind your back. It can be a crappy movie. They take, what was it called? Nadayan? Whatever. What's it called?
Nadayan. Nadanya.
Nadanya, my bad. Even a movie like that, fine, crappy script. But if the acting was good, like Ibrahim Ali Khan, and
if the acting was good is the crux of nepotism having a bad rep.
Exactly, is the fact that the acting in that movie was dog shit. Like, as hot as Ibrahim Ali Khan was, the acting on both parts, dog shit. You know what I mean? If the acting was good, people like us are gonna recognize the fact that this person performed well in their role and in their scene, but we're not, because the acting was bad, which ultimately made us focus on how the script was crappy. You know what I mean? People, and at the end of the day, if it was a debut actor, that person would have a Netflix original movie under their belt. Which, in and of itself, so many possibilities are now open.
I think it depends on the... Like, there's Karan Johar nepotism, and then there's like... Wasn't Nadanya produced by Karan Johar?
Probably.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. But it's like works that aren't Karan Johar that are still like you said, like poorly acted in movies. Because it's like the person did shit in this movie and acted poorly, I don't think it's because of nepotism.
No, I'm not saying it's because of nepotism. I'm saying they got that role because of nepotism. If they because none of these people auditioned.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they get like a...
For example,
like someone hands them like a paper under the table. It's like, here's how to do well.
For example, literally they admitted this, okay? In Sayara, the reason why Ahaan Pandey got his role is because he had a connection outside of the industry, even though initially he wasn't about to get the role. Mohit Suri literally said that I don't see him being Krish Kapoor. He's too innocent, he's too pure, he does not fit the role. The only reason he got that position is because they had a mutual who was vouching for Ahaan, and he went, okay, no worries, but like, let's all go out, let's see how he is in an environment outside of an audition room, and see, because that person was like vouching for him. They went out, had dinner. Ahaan Pandey was sure he wasn't getting the role, so he let loose. He was like normal, and then Mohit Suri saw that, like actually he's gonna kill it in the role. I love him in that role. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know this, everyone knows this. 10 out of 10, he killed it. He deserved that role, but that worked out for him.
Because he was a good actor. If he was a bad actor, would you blame nepotism? Because you're talking about how nepotism got him this role.
Yeah.
But he did well in it.
I'm saying he's the exception. When nepotism is overall bad, but I'm saying he is the exception. Like, for him, it worked out.
But why is nepotism bad only in this industry and not in any other industry?
Because in this industry, you are rewarding people who do not deserve it, and therefore taking opportunities away from people who do.
But the audience is the judge for that, like, critique. Like, they're the ones that put the mark on the actor on whether or not they were good or bad. No one's looking at Nadanya and going like, it was a great movie, what a wonderful acting job these two have done. So the vitriol they get from being nepoed into the role is like, serves them right for it.
I don't get what you're saying.
So they got this role because of nepotism, right?
Yes.
And you're saying that it's a bad thing.
Yes.
That they got this role, they're taking it away from people that could have done this role.
Yes.
One shitty script, no one would have done good. Anywho, secondly, the commentary, the criticism that people like us, critics, give this movie and those actors serves them right for getting the role the way that they did.
Like, they deserve, like, because they got the role, then that they're getting what they deserve.
Exactly.
In the sense that we're
Nepotism,
now critiquing them.
Exactly.
Like,
Nepotism
they have
inherently
this is the consequences.
Isn't a bad thing. It's what they do with it that is the bad thing.
I get what you're saying. I do. And like, I partially agree, but I still think that nepotism is such a driving force in the industry now that
because of Kangana.
Huh?
In that Coffee with Karan interview, she was like the flag bearer of nepotism, and I feel like that's where that started. Yeah, she was like, you know, like how she is with like Karan Johar.
I don't know.
She's very
Drop
like,
the lore. What the?
Like, okay, so there was a Coffee with Karan interview with Kangana, Karan, and somebody else. I can't remember who that other person was. But she was like, I don't know. Karan Johar asked a question about like, who do you think is like this stereotypical like archetype, like, you know, like casting couch type of director? And she was like, you, or some shit like that. And he was like, what do you mean? And she was like, well, you're like the person, like you're like the flag bearer of nepotism or some shit like that. And he was like, and I feel like that was the inciting moment in this industry, that everyone was like, nepotism is clearly like a bad rap. Whatever Karan Johar does now has a tagline, and that's nepotism. Because he brings in people that he wants to, he pushes people that he wants to. Yeah. So that in and of itself is nepotism. So nepotism no longer has like the credit of like, hey, you're in this industry, I'm in this industry, if I need some help, I'm gonna go to you. That's also like nepotism. I'm getting help from somebody that's in that industry and excelling my position because of my connection. Yeah. And you're also vouching for me, or like whatever the connection or transaction we have here. That is propelling me forward, so that's nepotism. That in and of itself inherently isn't a bad thing. Like the textbook definition of nepotism is not bad. Yeah. It's just in this industry it's been blown out of proportion to become something that
it's because they use nepotism to their advantage and not in a good way.
Agreed.
And that's, yeah, okay, I see what you're talking. So like in the way you and I both are right, like what we're like,
yes, nepotism in the Karan Johar way, in the like,
not just Karan Johar though. That's what I'm saying. I think like yes, it depends on what's happening
like
with
what
it,
the situation is,
what the situation is exactly. Because like, I think you're right. If Sayara had flopped, I think we would have pointed fingers at like nepotism.
Would we? Because if Sayara flopped, I don't know. Maybe I just don't look at it this way. It's like, we look at the actors themselves, not how they got the position or like did they audition. But it's like, yes, it does play a factor in like my overall critique for whatever.
I feel like,
but it's like my first pointing finger isn't like, oh well, you don't deserve this role, it's because your dad's in the industry. It's like, you did bad because you did bad. Yeah,
no, I do. No, see, okay, that part I think we agree on. It's, for me, what I'm saying is that a person getting a role in the first place is nepotism. It is like because of nepotism and because of like connections and favoritism and all that stuff. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
And up until there, it's not a bad thing.
And up until there, it's not a bad, like, anything that comes after that or before that, like, nepotism is valid. People use, like, yes, use your connections, especially in the industry. That is the way to get in. You need to use your connections. You have to milk it. In any industry nowadays, networking is such a big thing. Like, you know what I mean?
I wish it wasn't as big of a thing as it is.
But, like,
yeah.
My point is that, like, people are literally having movies made for them because of who their parents are. People are literally, like, look at the Archies. In the Archies, it was literally all Nepo kids other than one.
Yeah.
Okay? The only person who came out of that with, like, a good, like, acting credit was
Vidam.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No one else in that movie deserved the role that they got, the opportunity that they got. No one performed well.
Yeah.
The Archie, crappy script, horrible script, but the one person who performed well in it, he did move on and he did get the credit he deserved. He got good opportunities afterwards. My point is that, could you imagine if everyone else in that movie was someone who acted well, who actually auditioned for the role and had a fair chance, and who didn't have Khan or Kapoor or something like that as their last name?
Yeah.
That's my point. Is that, like, we are missing out on so many people who might have an opportunity to do so well in the industry. The next Shah Rukh Khan could be out there. Could you imagine if Shah Rukh Khan didn't get to audition for the role he got? Like, his first movie? Like, could you imagine the world we would be in right now?
Imagine.
Like, shut up. Like, that is my point. Like, there's a reason why back then people, like, movies and actors and actresses did so astronomically well. It's because there were so many, like, new and upcoming actors and actresses who were raw and authentic and actually, like, valued a lot of the craft. Not to say people now, like, these kids don't value the craft, but I'm just saying that a lot of it is handed to them. They don't have to, like, work on it and improve themselves and do this and do that. Do you know what I mean? So
the access to work is like an unfair advantage.
Exactly. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Literally, Aryan Khan. Gauri Khan is literally producing his show, okay? And Shah Rukh Khan is literally the face.
Can you say her name one more time?
Khan? Why? What is it? Why?
Yeah, it's Gauri.
Yeah. But I say Gauri like white.
Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, sorry, you were saying.
She's literally producing his show, which he
badass of Bollywood?
Whatever, I have no idea. But
whatever it is.
Something like that of Bollywood. And Shah Rukh Khan is literally the face of it. He's not involved in it. He's probably producing wise, but he is literally the face.
He was like the voice of the trailer or some shit like that.
He's like the narrator or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, nepotism at its finest. Do you know what I mean? That's a family production right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Throw Suhana in there and you've got like a home movie, like.
Pretty much.
You know?
The, like, what they do with it is very important and really sets the tone for the rest of their career. Like, what I can overlook, I won't speak for everyone on the planet, what I can overlook is how you got the opportunity if you do well with the opportunity.
Exactly. Ahaan Pandey.
Yeah.
So, side note, you watched Ibrahim Ali Khan's new movie with Kajol.
Yeah, how? No, not Ma.
No, it was...
It started with a C?
Sarzamin. Yeah.
It was started with an S.
I haven't watched it. What's his acting review in that? Your thoughts?
Okay. I think we talked about this very briefly before.
Yeah, we talked more about Kajol though.
Yeah, her acting was very, like, I've seen her do this kind of role before and she's fine. She does a lot of these roles. Him, on the other hand, was like, it wasn't anything insane. I think I have, like, notes on it too. Whenever I'm watching a new movie, I, like, pull up a notes app and I just title it the movie, and then literally anything that comes to mind, I'll put it there. So I think Sarzamin was not. I take it back. I guess the fact that I can't remember whether or not he did well isn't a good marker. Because
you're that like, would definitely sign.
Yeah, that would definitely be something that stood out to me from the movie if he did do well.
Yeah.
From what I can remember, his dialogue delivery wasn't anything outstanding. It was a tiny bit of an action-based role, which is fine. Again, like we've talked about before, I think anyone can do action. That's debatable, but like, I don't know. I think it's one of the easier mediums for action. Although there's a lot more physicality involved, which is a completely different, like...
It is. It's a less emotional mindset that you have to be in.
Yeah.
I get it, yeah.
We already know that I value
That's so
emotional...
important to you, yeah.
But yeah, I think there was the space to be emotional in this movie. The plot was kind of interesting, but Kajol kind of took away from that plot. Not anything to, like, remember and keep in mind to make me want to watch another one of his movies.
Interesting.
Which is not a good marker.
No.
At least I think.
I feel like the thing with him is that it's kind of how I felt about like Sara Ali Khan and Janhvi Kapoor and stuff, is that I feel like when they first came into the industry, they were so easy to just kind of sweep under the rug. But like they did grow and they did improve, and I do see a future for them where they do really well. And I feel that way about Ibrahim Ali Khan, like a lot. I feel like he has a lot of room to grow. I feel like he has the presence to be like a really good actor. But that's the thing. I don't think when he came into the industry, he was ready to come into the industry.
I see.
Like Sara Ali Khan, I think, was ready to come into the industry when she came into the industry. I think she did that really well. And like even though like, yeah, there was a lot of critique about her work, I think she had... like, it was still good enough that we can be like, oh, this is her debut movie, let's cut her some slack, and then she did perform well. She needs to pick her scripts better, though.
Kedarnath was really good.
Which one is that?
Have you seen the one with Sushant Singh Rajput?
Yes, yeah.
What
so
a
cute.
great movie. I think her acting in that was really great.
I do think it was, the movie itself was a little slow, personally.
Sure, yeah.
Personally, but I love the duo. I automatically, like, I love Sushant Singh. Rest in peace, bro. Oh, wait till I do a deep dive into him. Oh my god. But I really like him, and I do like Sara Ali Khan. Like, she's one of my top picks for like upcoming actresses and stuff.
See, the thing is that you say upcoming, but like she's been in the industry for so long, and it doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't feel like it.
Because she hasn't done that much. I wish she did more and was more in my face 24/7.
It's because her one like actual blockbuster hit was Simba.
Simba was 20.
I'm not doing this with you. I'm just looking it up. I don't care.
Simba was 27.
It was a minute ago.
No, 2016 or 2015.
2018, bro.
Jesus.
But
I'm like on the ball with like really old movies. I say really old, like 2000s movies, but these like newer age ones, I can't. Like,
you know
2012
why?
to 2018 is just all a blur.
You know why? No, it's not even that. Like, that's why I feel like
2018 is crazy.
That's why I feel like a 5-year, like we were talking about this in the last video, and that's why I feel like a 5-year lull is such a big piece of time, because things move so fast in the industry. Like, that's why 2018 doesn't feel like that long ago, is because like so much has happened, but also nothing has happened. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the industry right now, we're at a point in time where it's like, we had the 5 years of COVID, like 4 years of COVID, that like is a chunk of time that was nothing for the industry. So that also cuts everything down shorter, because yeah, that 4 years just doesn't exist in my head. But in general, I just feel like things are moving so fast in the industry now that it's hard to keep up, and like that's why something like so old doesn't feel like that old.
She was in Zara Hatke Zara Bachke, which was cute. I really liked it.
Who was in that with her?
Vicky Kaushal.
Yes, I know that one.
Although I liked it when I first watched it. When I watched it again, I didn't understand what the hype was about when I did watch it originally, which again, not a good sign, not a good marker for a movie. But I don't know, to the first version of Parwaiz that watched this movie, I'm sure it was a great movie. Since that, I can't remember if she's done anything else.
Most recently, she was in Metro and Dino.
She was in that?
She was in that with her, like, Aditya Roy.
I need to watch it then.
I haven't watched it either. I really want to.
Sara Ali Khan IMDb.
But my point is that, like, she hasn't been in a lot. Or, like, she has, but all her scripts have been, like, kind of crappy.
Skyforce, which I've never seen. Ye Watan Mere Watan, didn't see that. Murder Mubarak, I did see, but not memorable. Yeah, Zara Hatke Zara Bachke. Atrangi Re, which was a cute movie. I will give her that.
Who was in that one?
Atrangi was Dhanush was a South actor.
We
and
were talking
Akshay
about
Kumar.
this. I don't think I've seen that one.
But yeah, most recently Metro and Dino, which has 7 stars on IMDb.
It's even the first one was apparently really good.
I see. It's a sequel?
Yeah.
Oh.
The first one was just Metro.
Just Metro. That sounds so familiar. I need to watch this movie.
Yeah.
I've heard mixed reviews though.
Yeah, I heard like one of my friends, she really liked the original. She said the original was ahead of its time.
It would still be relevant today.
Yeah, I think what she meant by that was that it would be better in today's climate than it was when it first came out. That's why it didn't get the hype it deserved. Like, I think that Sara Ali Khan, like, she came out in the perfect time. It's just she didn't pick her scripts well. But she's an example of a nepo baby who deserves her, like...
If any, like, her acting may not be superb or that, like, insanely fantastic, like, needle in a haystack kind of vibe.
No, yeah.
But, like, she's a good actress. I'll give her her flowers where she
That's what I'm saying.
it.
I feel like she has room to grow, and I feel like she has a lot of room to succeed.
So
like,
she
just needs to like
pick up the pace. I say pick up the pace. She just
not even pick up the pace. She just needs to be a little more like nitpicky about what she picks, like movie wise.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean?
Better projects and be more like, we were talking, I don't remember when we were talking about this, but we were like, being in the Bollywood industry nowadays is so much more than just acting in a movie.
Movies. Yeah, you
gotta be in the public eye,
yeah.
like whether it's attending carpets or whatever the scope of PR is nowadays. Remind me that you exist, that way when a movie comes out, I'm not shocked by your presence.
I don't love that though.
Really?
I don't like that.
Well, I'm not talking about like being in my face like Ori.
No. I mean, I don't like that. That's where we've come to, like, for the industry, that like you're only gonna be recognized for your work if you are like actively in my face. And I don't like the fact that the industry has become like out of sight, out of mind. Do you know what I mean?
So you want to be like surrounded by people?
No, I don't want to be surrounded. Like, I want to like remember people and have my favorite actresses, not because I just keep seeing them, but because I'm like, oh, you're actually really good and deserving of your work. Like Deepika, for example. Like, she's not, in hindsight, like, she's also very private in her life and like doing her own thing and everything. On the other hand, then there's Priyanka, who's like everywhere all the time, like, you know, everyone knows everything about what's going on. I mean, to a certain extent, obviously. But like, that difference to me is like, Deepika's so private and everything, and I really appreciate that about her, being like, because I remember you and I acknowledge you and respect you for your acting, and not because I see you in every corner that I turn.
Fair enough. But you still remember she exists.
Yeah.
I'm saying like Sara Ali Khan, I completely forget she
exists. And that's because she hasn't left her mark acting wise.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like, she hasn't been in anything. Like, Deepika automatically, like, yeah, she was in Om Shanti. Like, her debut role was Om Shanti Om.
In the Bollywood, yeah.
Like, you're right, correct. Like, her debut role was Om Shanti Om. You know what I mean? Deepika also not a nepo baby.
Yeah, no.
No, which, again,
but she got catapulted because of Shah Rukh Khan. So, nepotism, technically, yes.
She performed well. Like, okay, not like out of this
See, you're
world.
talking about performance. I'm talking about how she got in. Technically, yes, nepotism.
But she didn't get in because of Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, Shah Rukh Khan is the one that launched her in the industry. He's like, you know what? She's got something.
Yeah,
Put me in a movie with her.
But she obviously like must have done, like, she didn't be like, you call him up and was like, hey, how you doing?
Well,
like,
yeah,
give me a role.
she didn't work the connections, but he was like, you know what? You deserve a little, like, whatever. That's still textbook nepotism.
In your head, does that mean like Katrina Kaif and Jacqueline Fernandez are nepotism?
Because they were...
Salman Khan launched them?
We should have started the episode with this. Define nepotism. Nepotism. The practice among those with power or influence of favoring relatives, friends, or associates, especially by giving them jobs. So
favoritism.
So technically, nepotism includes both of our definitions.
Yes.
Because yours is familial nepotism.
No, not necessarily.
No, mine is from... One of us is saying familial, one is saying just solely like, oh, I'm lost. I was talking about Shah Rukh Khan like pushing Deepika into the industry.
Yes.
Like that's technically not nepotism. Technically, a favoritism is the practice among those with. I have to read this over and over again. My analytical skills have gone to shit after university. The practice among those with power or influence of favoring friends by giving them jobs.
But what my point is that Deepika and Shah Rukh Khan were not friends. He saw her. She must have auditioned or something. He saw her and said, I believe that you have what it takes, so I am going to reward you for your work and give you a role.
But also bypassing the entire audition process.
Did she bypass the audition process? Because what I heard is that she
Pulling shit out of my ass.
I heard is that she auditioned and then worked for free, basically.
Recently at the Waves 2025 summit, the Bollywood actress revealed how she had landed the role without an audition. It was Farah Khan who chose Deepika to cast her for the film. So I was wrong, but still technically nepotism. Anywho, director Farah Khan cast her for the role after seeing her modeling work, although they did have her do some acting assignments and took tests to see if she was a good fit.
So even though she wasn't able to audition, I still don't think that's nepotism.
I think absence of nepotism is fully being blind in the hiring process, for lack of better terms.
What do you mean?
I need to be like, this is a terrible metaphor, but I need to be sitting at a desk completely blind to the papers in front of me. Like, a stupid example, but you know, like, I don't know if you know this, but like Kendall Jenner, when she applies to jobs, she doesn't apply with her last name, because she's like, I don't want my family name to get me a role. I want like just my name.
That.
Which I 100% respect too. So it's like that sort of idea that I need papers in front of me without last names. I need to like not see faces. I need to like see you just based on your work.
I disagree with that.
Versus the person sitting in the chair going, oh, like putting an asterisk on one of the papers going, I did see something in this girl. Let's see what she's got.
So you think that second part is nepotism?
I think it's like nepotism adjacent.
I disagree, because I think especially in the industry, something like modeling and something like performing and singing and stuff, it is a credit to your work. Like, that's why so many models become actors and actresses, and that's why so many actors and actresses become models, is because it's such like a, not an interchangeable, because there are a lot of actresses who can't model and a lot of models who can't act. Sorry.
No, I filled in the blank because it made more sense to me.
But like, my point is that like there was no deeper relationship. Like, your definition, it literally says friends or family. There is no deeper relationship between Farah Khan and Deepika. It was that Farah Khan saw Deepika as a model, said, oh, she's got spunk, like, I want you. That's different. Other than, like, it's not Farah Khan calling Deepika up being like, yo, homie, like, there's this role that just showed up, and like, I know you were thinking about the industry, like, I put in a good word type of vibe. That's nepotism.
I feel like in its bare bones, that like Farah Khan, sure, it may be scouting, but it's still me giving you, you're Deepika, I'm Farah, okay, POV. She did do a couple screen tests or whatever the hell, but that's also like putting that asterisk on your resume, going, I liked this girl, I'm just gonna give her like a lead in, see how she does, and then take her for the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may not be you. I don't know how you're defining nepotism, like maybe like rule terms and conditions wise, like if nepotism is you asking me for the job, or nepotism is you being in the realm of the opportunity being available.
The second one.
Because the role is on the table.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
But you, I liked. So I'm gonna like pull you to the side and be like, hey, come do these tests.
I see that as favoritism. I don't see that as nepotism.
Is favoritism not?
No, they're not synonymous.
Why not?
They're just similar. Like, in the sense that, like, pull up the definition again.
See, this is what I'm, okay, we'll read it. What am I saying? The practice among those with power or influence, Farah Khan, of favoring relatives, friends, or associates, especially by giving them jobs. Favoring is literally in the definition.
Yes, but
it's in the definition, guys.
Favoring friends?
Relatives or associates. Friends.
Relatives or associates. Deepika was none of those things. She was a model.
Okay, but it's like...
No, but that's my point. Is like that's the difference between favoritism and nepotism. Is that favoritism is basically this: Farah Khan saw someone she liked in a third party environment, and went, I kind of like, I want to see how she would do in this role. I'm gonna show her. Like, don't get me wrong, you convinced me in the sense that it's not right. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, she should have auditioned for the role. But my point is that it's not technically nepotism. Nepotism, it would be if Deepika and her sat down for drinks and were like, oh my god, remember back in the day when we did this? By the way, I know you've been wanting to come into the industry. Here's this role. I thought of you. You can like check this, this, and this. Saying. You know what I mean?
I don't agree with it because I'm gonna keep looking for more definitions.
He's gonna find a definition that would favor him. That would nepotism him.
Interesting.
What?
So it's its origin is in the mid 17th century from French. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. From Italian, this and nepote, which means nephew, with reference to privileges bestowed on the nephews of popes, who were in many cases their illegitimate sons. Okay, that was not.
What?
That was not needed. What's an example? Cryonism? That sounds like a slur. Cronyism. Nepotism is favoritism towards family members, while cronyism is favoritism towards friends and associates. Interesting. Okay, so nepotism is more of a familial thing that you were saying. So it's not all encompassing of both. There are different words for both.
But here's the thing, right? You know how Katrina Kaif and Jacqueline Fernandez got into the industry? That I consider nepotism. Like low-key.
Katrina Kaif getting into the industry?
And Jacqueline Fernandez.
Why?
Salman
because
Khan
there's no
was,
acting
like,
credit to their
them.
names.
But Salman Khan was like obsessed with them.
Yeah, couldn't you say the same thing about Farah Khan?
No.
Because Salman Khan isn't greenlighting Katrina
friends.
Kaif to be a...
No, they were friends before he got put them in the industry.
Then, yeah. But Katrina's first movies weren't with Salman Khan.
It doesn't matter if it was with them. It matters if they got it because of him.
Ooh, there's a Reddit thread
r/Bolly
Bolly Blinds and Gossip. Interesting. If Katrina was nepo, she wouldn't have a career either. She would be prettier insider nepo girl. Bhai would not make her his girlfriend and wouldn't shower opportunities. Akshay Kumar wouldn't give her movies either. As we've seen, she hasn't improved in her acting in so many years, so she wouldn't be a talented insider. Okay, let's take it down a notch, okay? She has definitely shown improvement since when she first came into the industry. I don't know what this is on about. Bharat was good. Phone Booth was a sharp decline in goodness. Okay, she became a star because the audience... Okay, Reddit isn't the place to be. Google AI overview says no. Katrina Kaif is not considered a nepo kid or nepo baby in the traditional sense because she does not have family connections in the Bollywood industry.
Oh wow, it's like I said that.
She moved from a modeling career in London to acting in India with her first role with the film Boom. While some discussions on online forums question her early career, the general understanding is that she was an outsider who built her own connections. Interesting. Do you have proof that... I have this text between me, Katrina Kaif, and someone... Actually, where they both
in the group chat. No, I don't. It's a rumor. It's pure speculation. Speculation. Speculation.
Fair enough. In the traditional sense, sure, she's not a nepo.
She's not, but like from the rumors and everything, it's alleged that like Salman Khan like handpicked them because they were like friends and he had a thing for them, type of thing, and then gave them.
I would think she's made her way up in this industry without him.
But like, no, 100%. I'm just saying that I think she got into the industry because of him and then built on that on her own.
Fair enough.
Like, I don't think we can give credit to her where she is now to Salman Khan in any way, shape, or form.
Did you know Katrina Kaif started in the industry before Vidya Balan?
No, I did not know.
So she is Vidya Balan's senior.
That's crazy.
Insanity. I want to go back. I don't know. This was like 10 minutes into our conversation. You talked about Sara Ali. I'm bad with.
Then why do you keep bringing it up?
Cause how to talk if not to remember?
How do you spell Janvi's name?
Janhvi. I don't forget my wife's name. Janhvi was in Dharak. She was in that movie with Ishan Khattar. She was in
I really want to watch Homebound. Apparently she was in that.
I do. Homebound is coming out at TIFF. Anywho.
Anyways, okay, so she was in
Homebound, but not as like, she might be the main lead actress. However, in the movie's description,
it's not like her.
She's
it's
not the
about
main.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's about the two guys. She was in
Devara.
Ulaj, which was, what's the poster for that one? I think I saw this one. I can't remember it. Problem, John B. I'm trying to make a case for you here.
And he can't remember a single one of your movies. Mr. and Mrs. Mahi.
That was cute.
That one I've heard of. I haven't watched it, but I've heard. Bawal.
What a... Oh my lord. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Have you lost brain cells watching this movie?
I haven't watched it.
What a shit movie.
It looks like a rom-com.
You would think. For the first... Okay, let me give you the synopsis if you never plan to watch this movie.
Wait, is this the werewolf one?
No, that's Bhadia. Which, like, also, why is there a werewolf movie? Because this isn't Twilight.
Bro, what's Varun doing, dog? Like,
I'm saying, ironic. So, no, not Bhadia, Bawal.
Yeah.
So, Janvi is, what is shit? Janvi, how did you say yes to this movie, is my question. It's a girl who newly is married to this guy, Varun. She has seizures that he doesn't know about until he gets married, and he gets pissed at her. It's like, you better not have a fucking seizure or I'm gonna leave you.
What the?
What an insane storyline. So they introduced that in the beginning.
Sky not Thor, we love you. We see.
You are valid. And then they both are like, they love history, I think. Like history, like war history.
Okay.
So they go like on a tour, on a honeymoon, to these war sites where war has happened.
Okay.
And they cosplay war, but like it's like a lesson about their relationship. And it's like they go into like the bunkers during like the Holocaust, like the gas chambers, and like they like there is like they get actors to pretend like they're dying in the gas chambers. They like it's
this sounds
interviews.
offensive.
100%. They get, it's like interviews with people that have survived horrific war related incidents, but it's like an insight into their relationship. But like
people died.
It's so distasteful. And it's like how that movie got greenlit and made with Janvi Kapoor is insane. But yeah, Janvi was in that movie, and it's like, what an insane movie. You should watch it just to giggle. But yeah, her acting credits aren't that much, I think.
No. She was in Millie, Good Luck Jerry, Ruhi, Ghost Stories, and that.
What a shit movie. Ruhi, like, oh my god. Like, it's like this 3 dupe, but like not good. Not good at all. I liked 3 because it was like kind of funny. Because Rajkumar Rao has really good like comedic timing.
He's so good, bro.
What a good actor.
Like another example.
Bring back Rajkumar Rao, even though he didn't go anywhere.
Another example of a non-nepo baby, like an actor who's got into the industry out of like his own will and his own like drive, and is doing so well and deserves the role that he got.
100%. Rajkumar Rao, here are the flowers.
That's crazy. You couldn't even get him real flowers.
I can't. Sorry. All that's to say, when it comes to Janvi Kapoor, I think she has potential.
Yeah.
I think she could go further. But yeah,
No.
she's clearly getting better because Param Sundari, I think, is her best work. It's a cute, light film. I think, again, Janvi did really well. I don't like the movie for other reasons.
You didn't like Siddharth?
No.
Yeah. But you also don't like him normally.
Yeah, that's just when you watch the movie, you'll know. Again, all is to say, I agree how you see Sarah and Janvi, that they both have potential. I think Sarah a little more than Janvi.
Me too.
To do well. I don't know if I see Ibrahim the same way though.
I feel
considering
like
his role that I've seen.
I haven't seen him. I've seen that. And that's the thing about it. I didn't.
And
who was the girl he was with again?
Shania Kapoor.
Really?
Yeah, she was with Janvi Kapoor's sister.
Yes. I didn't like her acting in it at all. I feel like in comparison to her, he did really well. Like, really well. But that's why I think that he has room to grow. I haven't seen him in Sarzamin. I haven't seen him in that, which is why I asked, because I'm like, I don't think I can judge where he's supposed to, like how his trajectory until I watch a little more of his work. But based off of that one credit, I do feel like he has the presence to improve. Like he has the, if he's like, that's why I said that I don't think he's ready to be in the industry yet. I don't think he's at that point. I think he very much so came into the industry because everyone else was. On that note, you know who I think isn't like someone who came into the industry who around the same time they did and who doesn't, I don't think shouldn't be getting the rules that she's getting. Ananya
Pandey.
I don't like her.
Ananya, what are these shit acting credits? 2023, Koge Hum Kahan. I haven't seen that one. Dream Girl 2, which was a shit movie. Liger, also shit movie. Had a great song though. Geraya, she was in that.
I don't even remember that movie.
I haven't seen that movie. I don't want to. Kali Pili, like what the Pati Patni aur wo, and then Student of the Year 2. Ananya, what are you doing? 1, and 2, why are you doing it?
I just feel like, and I don't think she's performed in those movies in any way she performed that leads me to believe that like, oh, she's going to be doing well. I think genuinely the only reason she's still in it is because that she's in the same group as like Janvi and everyone, and that she is Ananya Pandey, like Chunky Pandey's daughter.
Yeah, it's bad. I don't know if she can redeem herself, or if here's the thing, I don't know if I want her to redeem herself.
Elaborate.
You do you, girl. I mean, she's making money, she's doing her thing, she's in the public eye. I'm sure this is what she's wanted to do ever since she was a little kid, which is like, more props to you. It's just, as the projects get worse and worse, and I don't care to watch them for her, it's just, she's gonna fade out in my head. So it's like, I won't know her existence. But that's not to say to stop making movies. Keep doing you, keep like, whatever. I'm acting like she's the only person watching this.
Oh, her and Hrithik Roshan, apparently.
Yeah, only 2 viewers. And not even us. It's just Hrithik Roshan and Ananya Pandey.
Of current Nepo kids.
Yes.
Who do you think are your top for like, I see you going somewhere, and who do you think are your top for like, I don't think you are deserving of the position you're in at all right now? And this isn't just people we've talked about like right just now in the past episode, I'm saying in general.
Deserving, I think Vicky Kaushal, technically.
Is he a Nepo baby?
Yeah, his dad's a big producer, or his uncle's a big
I did not know that.
Yes, Vicky Kaushal is considered a Nepo kid, nepotism baby in brackets, in case you didn't know, by some, because his father, Shyam Kaushal, is a well-known action director with extensive connections in the film industry.
Interesting.
So if that's the definition, then Vicky Kaushal, he deserves it.
How about someone who is not
Vicky Kaushal?
Like someone who is like a more, like, I didn't know Vicky Kaushal was a Nepo baby. Someone who's more like, you know, like you look at them and you're like, no, you're definitely like Nepo kid.
I see. Deserves their space?
Yeah.
Sara Ali Khan.
Okay. And then someone who you're
someone
like,
who doesn't?
Please be gone.
Be gone? Ananya. Like,
really?
There's
no one else.
Shania.
Fair enough.
It's like everyone in the Archies. Like, I just don't like the acting stills that I've seen from that project do not paint the project in the best light.
No.
Like, just like don't make me want to watch this movie. And it's like the fact that this movie was hyped up as much as it was, like that movie did, I don't know if it did numbers after its release, but it did numbers on its release.
It's because
Archie's
of how they advertised it. Their advertising was top tier, like 10 out of 10. Like I had that on my story being like, oh, I'm excited to watch it, and then it came out and I was like, hey, no, I'm never like I'm never making myself watch that ever.
Featured reviews on IMDb. Nothing works in favor of this Indian adaptation, because it is an Indian adaptation of
the Archies
comics. Unbearable, lifeless, dull, boring, and wannabe. Nothing against the actors, but this is ridiculous. Awkward acting and body language from lead actors. These are all different reviews, not the same one, although I would put them all in the same one. Yeah, it's just like the fact that this, sort of to your point before, I don't know if this is taking away space from people that deserve it, but it's inserting people into a narrative that they don't need to be inserted.
Yeah. I also, actually, I'm gonna like also add an edit to what I said earlier. I think the involvement and pushing nepo babies and stuff is also taking away the opportunity for like good work, like good, because like now what it is that parents and family members and friends are producing and creating movies to debut and to introduce these people. For example, Abraham Ali Khan's debut movie. Can you say it again? I can never say his name.
Sar Zameen.
No, the one with the N.
Nadanya.
That movie was like basically made for them. They were like, oh, this is their debut movie.
Yeah.
Here's a movie for that. I also think that the whole nepo culture is also taking away from the ability to have good movies and films created. And Sahar, I think, is a great example of that, because the script was made so far in advance, because it was supposed to be an Ashiki 3 script. And because of that, they didn't have anyone in their heads to play the roles. All they had was a character, and they were trying to find someone who would fit the character. Whereas for so many nepo like projects right now where that star nepo babies is like, I have like this person in my mind and I want to create it for that person, but just taking away from actual good artistic creations of film.
Fair enough.
In my opinion, it's just so people driven now, and it shouldn't. It should be creative driven and art driven, and it's creating, like, it is creating a distaste for certain people and things in the industry. And it's not fair to, like, it isn't fair to nepo babies to be classified as nepo kids and like have their art, have their work like always like criticized and leveled up, being like you fail at one thing and automatically you are being like, oh, the reason you failed is because you're a nepo kid and you don't deserve blah blah blah, which is the way I am. I take full like responsibility, but it's not fair to them. If anyone else were to flop at any point, it's not like they would be getting that much criticism. They'd be like, yeah, like, you know, they messed up this one time, like they have room to grow, whatever. It's like nepo kids flop once and automatically they're on a shit list, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's not fair to them either.
Yeah, fair enough. Like there's way more eyes on them. The nepotism tag, once they have it, you can't really let go of it. Yeah. Even if you are incredible at your craft, like you've grown out of the nepotism tag, I don't know if you'll always be known for being a nepotism kid, but you may always be known as a nepotism kid.
On that note, because you didn't ask me and I'm offended. My people that I think who are doing really well and who needs to be gone, doing really well, I think Ishan Kakkar. Thank you. I think he's definitely top tier. So much space and so much ability to like grow and improve. He was in Homebound too. He's getting so well. And then even in The Royals, I think he did really well. The script,
I think he was just eye candy. And
I ate it up. I ate that candy. I also think I've seen clips of Homebound, and I'm doing it based off of that and how appreciative he's been. Like his response towards Homebound type of thing, I think has been very like driving my like appreciation for him. And someone who I don't want to see on screen ever again, with the utmost respect, is Suhana Khan. I stand by it.
Interesting.
Like, she's my least favorite nepo baby out of all of them so far.
She only has the one acting credit to her name, no?
Like, I don't feel like she is deserving of the spotlight. Do you know what I mean?
Just purely for being Shah Rukh Khan's kid.
Like, she only gets cameras on her for being Shah Rukh Khan's kid. You know her and Ahaan Pandey used to date?
Really?
Yeah. Also, you know her and Aryan Khan are best friends. Him and Aryan Khan are best friends. Yeah.
Why does this go so deep? Yeah, just the Archies.
But like, I'm talking very much so like interviews and her like paparazzi opportunities and all that stuff. Like there's something about her where I'm like, you are taking advantage of the fame your parents have given you. Do you have anything else to add about the nepo kids?
No. Valid Suhana Khan though.
Yeah,
I agree.
I can't. But yeah, before we end it off, as promised, Parwaiz, did you get a chance to pick out your comment for the day? For the
no,
week?
but did you?
Yeah.
Okay, you go first.
This one was on one of our YouTube videos. I responded to him today, actually. Oh, on a side note, Parwaiz, we did get a request to do our Aishwarya Rai video.
I saw that. I love you. You want to see me have an emotional... Actually, I don't love you. Like, you want to see me have an emotional break? You want me to crash out in front of the camera? Why? Why? I will. Oh, but I'm just like... I'm just not ready for how emotional I'm going to get for that episode. Because it's... I wouldn't say purely emotion, but it's very emotion heavy. Anywho, that might be coming sooner than you think.
Yeah, I feel it creeping
it's
around
brewing.
the corner. Yeah, she is cooking. Anyways, my comment, okay? And apparently I gotta respond to it. I didn't realize that until now. So you're getting our live reaction.
You said tutu.
VG.filmbuff.introvert.
Yeah.
On our YouTube, it's our SAHAR'S episode. They said, nobody needs this show. Two American Indians with a thick accent reviewing Indian films, and in the current political climate, Indians do not need more American opinion on Indian things, ... Watch your bland Hollywood films and STFU. There's more.
This is the first time I'm hearing this comment, okay? I don't look at comments. I might start.
Could not watch more than a few seconds of this BS. Do you want to?
I mean, the fact that you took the time out of your day to voice your opinion, I love it.
We love and appreciate. Do you want to know what?
Damn. What I want to know is, like, what do you care so passionately about?
Yeah, also, it was the SAHAR'S per episode. We were complimenting the whole entire time. Like, to comment that, you've got to have some very strong opinions too about, like, Bollywood. Yeah.
Like I don't know if you're coming at it from like my perspective is the only perspective or my perspective is the right perspective because I'm from India. But it's like, what is your perspective? Like, did you like the movie? Did you not like the movie? Like, what are we not getting about it? What is, of course, like, the perspective we're coming at it from is a very, like, Americanized Western perspective, 100%. Yeah. We're also coming at this from, like, we've grown up in Bollywood, so we're kind of seeing, like, both sides of the coin. Which
is such a big part of this channel, is very much so to bring, like, Western and Eastern, like, cultures together and see how, like, the Western world kind of has
in the best way we know how.
And yeah, exactly, because like someone in India and Pakistan are gonna have different opinions on something than we do because they were raised in one way and we were raised in another. Bringing that together is why we're here.
So it's like, what's your perspective? We want to know what are we missing?
On that note, you want to know what I responded to?
What'd you respond?
This is such a stupid response on my part. I said, actually, we're Canadian and only one of us are.
That was. Okay.
With a little sign.
Actually, we're Canadian. And only one of us is Indian.
Listen, okay, also, sorry, side note. They also brought up, in the current political climate, what am I missing?
What political climate?
Like, what political climate? Like,
just like the general political climate?
Like, anyways,
what did they respond back to you?
Right, this I haven't responded to. This is my first time reading it. They said, doesn't change the rest of my opinion. You guys, Canadian or whatever, can barely pronounce words, and your opinion and review is shit. Here's the thing.
You might be right.
You're entitled to your opinion, okay? If you don't like our reviews, valid. Don't like our reviews. I couldn't, like, the way you don't give a shit, I also don't give a shit if you like our reviews or not, respectfully. Because I like your reviews and I hope you like my reviews.
Sometimes. You eat, just not at our table. That's it. Anywho, the comment
stay an introvert, babe. That's what we're saying.
The comment I just saw, which you did respond to, it's on our TikTok talking about Tabu and Kajal again. Mahri9. Sorry, what standard do actresses have now? Wearing bikinis and lingerie. I would still watch a movie with Tabu and Ash and Shilpa and Bipasha any day compared to Sarah, Ananya, and whoever. Why is the standard how they dress and not how they act?
Yeah, because we didn't say that.
Yeah. When we're talking about the way actresses dress, I think there's a sensual nature to how actresses used to dress, which isn't present now. There is a more provocative way that actresses dress now that there wasn't back then. That is a commentary on its own. What we were talking about is completely missed in this comment.
Yeah.
I would also watch a movie with Tabu, Ash, Shilpa, and Bipasha.
In fact,
all four of them,
in a movie?
great. Of course I'll watch it.
He'll pay full price for that ticket, bruh.
Any day compared to Sarah, Ananya, and whoever. Well, if your comments about what they're dressing like and what they're dressing like is making you want to watch a movie versus not, then like, gotta reevaluate why you're watching the movie.
It's the fact that when we said current standards and a person immediately thought of their dressing and how they express and like what they wear and how they're sexualized and everything, even though it was something that neither of us brought up, it just puts into perspective, you know what I mean? That like a very big commentary on gender roles in the industry, in my opinion.
It's the same way people comment like, oh, you look like a man under Bipasha's like reels. The same way people comment about Aishwarya's weight gain. Like, not everything is physical, not everything is about the way people dress. Like, yo, leave them alone. They are just people at the end of the day. Yeah, they're on their job is being on a screen in front of you, okay? But like, leave them alone. Leave Sarah and Ananya alone too if you're talking about just their looks. Like, looks are not what you should be. Looks are so subjective. So insanely subjective.
But the thing with women is that it is so they're objectified so much that like it's gotten to the point where it is what you think of when you see them. They need to be a certain, you have this idea in their head of what they need to be, and it's not true. Like, they don't. That's not at all the standard. But it is a lot of what the industry wants the standard to be. Case in point, like the Pika's current recent roles have all been just like eye candy on the side.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, we were not talking about physical attributes at all in that. That was not the standard.
And respectfully, don't comment shit like that on our page either. Like, don't be commenting about people's looks, their bodies, or anything like that, because that is not how we're commenting on anything at all ever. And on that note, that has been us talking about nepotism in Bollywood and all of the little nooks and crannies that we talked about.
I know, we talked about literally everything else too, so
yeah, we talked about a lot that's not nepotism
related. Yeah,
but if this episode hasn't given you a good idea about what nepotism is, then you're probably right, because we're still trying to figure out the definition too.
No, you're still trying to figure out the definition.
So
I had it pretty locked and
comment
loaded.
the definition and what your interpretation of it is. Who do you like that is a nepo kid? Who do you not like? Who needs that little push and who needs a little bit of pulling back?
Yeah.
But yeah, find us on, well, you're watching this on YouTube, so find us here. We post shorts. Find us on Instagram. Find us on TikTok. Find us on Spotify, where you can find the audio version. On all those platforms, it's at Sochai Podcast or at the Sochai Podcast or at one of those. Just search up Sochai Podcast and you'll find it.
Follow him on his socials.
Follow her on hers.
And let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about in particular. We already have Aishwarya Rai locked and loaded. We know that she's coming at some point. I know Shraddha Kapoor was a request that we got.
Yes.
I think that's kind of in the works as well. We just kind of need to figure out how we're gonna approach that video.
Also, she's gonna watch Param Sundari.
I'm gonna watch
So we're
Param
gonna have a
Sundari.
review on that as well.
Yes.
But
But yeah, we will see you next week.